Council is considering a ban on ski masks after a string of crimes where suspects were wearing them. However, some advocates in the city are calling this a Band-Aid solution.
A reporter covering San Joaquin County, Esteban Reynoso, is in Stockton with more.
And when you have an 8th grader who is robbed at gunpoint with people wearing ski masks in a city where there's no snow, I mean, you have to start to address some of those issues.
Stockton Vice Mayor Jason Lee looking into the idea of introducing a ski mask ban ordinance in the city of Stockton, hoping to curb crime.
But this started months ago when I saw a homicide or a violent crime in my district where other people were shot and people wore ski masks.
And it's also happened recently. On Friday here on Wagner Heights and Brandstetter Place, just down the street from Delta Sierra Middle School, police say 2 teenagers, 13 and 16, and a 31-year-old were robbed at gunpoint by men in ski masks. It happened after a graduation ceremony.
It's a great memory, and unfortunately, this family doesn't have a great memory.
This happened in Councilmember Michelle Padilla's district. She supports the idea of a ski mask ban and says stopping crime starts at home.
They need to ask those questions. Why are you purchasing masks? Who are you hanging out with? What are you doing out after dark?
Police say ski masks were also involved in a homicide from March. These police sketches show 2 people wearing ski masks that only reveal their eyes, wanted in connection to that homicide.
Where there may have been pockets of crime, now it's something that's plaguing our entire city. But now we have to address the gang violence and the crime that's happening.
Part of the Stockton City Council hope that if people are walking on the streets of the city wearing a ski mask similar to this one, that they can be stopped and questioned by police. However, some advocates here in Stockton say that this doesn't address the root issues that are causing crime.
Violence is rooted in challenging educational conditions and poverty, and Stockton suffers from both of those. So until we can address those 2 issues, they'll have to do things like bans on face masks.
So Stockton Vice Mayor Jason Lee says the proposed ordinance could be introduced before summer. He would not infringe on religious practices, he said, which would make it unconstitutional, of course.
Hey, yo, what's happening, man? Mose, Day Late Dollar Short News. Tap in, tell a friend, hit the like, the share, the subscribe, all that old good stuff so you be tuned in to the latest and the greatest. Hit the notification bell so you be notified every time this Day Late Dollar Short News vlog drops. It is the Day Late Work Edition. And on this evening's topic, we are talking about the ski mask ban in Stockton, California. Don't know if that violates any constitutional rights, but you know, fuck them constitutional rights, man. These kids going crazy out here, man. You know, Stockton got a lot going on, but, you know, I have to agree with the ski mask ban, man. I almost had to knock one of the homies' kids down the other night, man. I stop up off in a liquor store, man, and I see a group of kids walking up in there, and they look like they clutching, and they all got these masks on, man. And, you know, being from these impoverished communities, you know, we know what that means when somebody push up on you like that, and you know, dude looking at me crazy, I'm looking at him crazy, and you know, I always keep something on me to back something up off me, you dig? He walks up to me and he pulls the ski mask down, and it's the homie's son, man. Y'all need to stop playing like this, young men. Y'all need to quit playing, man. I don't know if that like I stated earlier, I don't know if that meets the constitutional rights for people, but in this case, man, there's been a lot of things going on where people been getting hurt behind wearing these masks, you know, and now when people associate you with wearing these masks, they automatically get on the defense, man, and somebody could seriously get hurt. We praying for Stockton, we praying for these young men out here in the streets that's living this type of lifestyle. It's only gonna end 2 ways. You all know that. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Should there be a ban on ski masks? You know, ever since COVID, there's been an uptick in people wearing gator masks and all type of facial masks and things of that nature. Should we keep that, you know, impose these laws, or should we take that away? Let me know in the comments, man. This is your host, Most the Great, Day Late Dollar Short News. We out!